one, and we are live. I'm gonna see if we can get live on Instagram. Come on, go live for me. Go live.
Come on, IG.
It been tripping. It did this last week too. Try one more time. Oh well.
I feel like y'all are.
All right, we good. We on Twitch, we on Facebook, and we on YouTube. So we good to go. We're gonna let these people come on real quick. Denny Mo, did you freeze? Cause he ain't moving, he ain't blinking.
Nothing.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Facebook.
Huh? You did what?
I went to share our Facebook page.
Oh, yeah. Good.
You don't have a way where we can share it to our Facebook page.
Yeah, I'll teach y'all how to do that. Oh, wait. Is Cliff gonna get on? Are we gonna have a full crew? Yeah. Black man. We on here. Hey, if y'all watching right now, please like, share, subscribe, share this thing. We got to get our numbers up. I know this is new. I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. We got a new look. We got a whole crew. This is the crew right here. The whole crew. We here. We're going to talk about some stuff to get y'all minds going, get y'all mentals going. We got people from all different walks of life, all different parts of the country, different backgrounds, different relationship statuses. And we here. I think everybody's heterosexual. I don't think we have anybody homosexual. Dennis?
Like Facebook will shut you down and you start talking crap.
I'm a lesbian.
I'm a lesbian. Wait. Are you eating milk and cookies?
Yeah.
That boy eating milk and cookies. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's crazy. I'm not mad at it.
No, I said who do you have that's logged in on your page, because we can't see how many people you have that's tapped in on you.
Oh, I only see that's on the top. It's a ticker. Right now I'm saying 3, 4.
On your Facebook, you see how many people looking?
Yeah. I can't tell how many people's looking on YouTube though. So
okay.
We'll see. Well, y'all, if y'all are tuned in, man, welcome. This is the It's Mental Podcast. Y'all, I'm your host, the DJ Benzie. Y'all can follow us and say right there at Do Well Entertainment, or on TikTok, It's Mental Podcast, or on YouTube at Do Well Entertainment. I got some very special people with me. They're going to help me take this show to the next level, y'all. So I don't know what order y'all see us in, but I'm going to talk to y'all from where I see y'all in. So to my right, I got Shy. Shy is in the ATL right now. She's from Detroit. She's from everywhere you want to be. That's where she's from. I got to the left of her, I got Denny Mo, who's frozen right now. I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to share it on social media. He's from Detroit too, lives in LA, lived in Atlanta for a minute. He here. I got Lee. I've been knowing Lee since high school. Yeah, she from LA. She out here.
High school, junior high-ish.
High school, junior high-ish, right? And then I got my boy Cliff Seizure, the Haitian one. he eating milk and cookies. Y'all, so look, we out here, we on here. If you on right now, please share this with somebody. Please tag somebody so people can be watching with us. Yeah, we finna get started, man. We got some hot topics to talk about. But before we get started, you know, I feel good. It's always a good week when I can say the Cowboys got smacked 47-9. Smacked. I know Shy don't really know sports like that. 47-9. I mean, I
do know that's smacked. Yeah,
right. That's embarrassing, but it's great for every fan of every other team. So that's just a wonderful thing to start our week off, just a beautiful way. So we ain't got no Cowboys fans on here, right? No, anybody Cowboys fan?
I hope so.
Good. No Cowboys fans. All right. So we've been talking about topics, right? We've been talking about things that we want to talk about, right? And so we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it hard from the start, man. We're gonna get into some controversy from the start. I hope y'all looked at the links I sent y'all. But if not, it's all good. So we're gonna talk about the first black president that we've ever had, Barack Hussein Obama, right? And great guy, great upstanding guy from Chicago. I have no complaints about him as an individual. However, this past week, he does what any other former president does, right? You go, you campaign for the current president, right? Especially if you have influence over those people. And there's clips of him on CNN. He's talking to black men and basically telling black men, one, y'all should vote. Don't sit out this voting period. And two, he's telling black men, y'all should vote for Kamala Harris. But he's also saying that black men won't vote for her because she's a black woman. And so a lot of black men took offense to that. Even some black women took offense to that, saying, you're telling us we're not smart enough to make a decision, that we're going to solely base our decision off of her being a woman. Like, you don't think we have the capacity to look past that to make a decision? So a lot of men and women, black men and women, were offended and are going online talking about that. So did any of you guys see that? Anybody saw that? Anybody seen that clip? You did. Leah, what'd you think?
So, I remember him saying something like we weren't excited about Kamala Harris like we were about him. And I think that we forget that Kamala Harris is married to a white man and doesn't have the family that Barack Obama had. We were excited about Barack Obama because Michelle, Sasha, Malia, and Grandma was there. It was like a package deal for us. Kamala Harris doesn't have that same appeal. So we aren't as excited. I'm going to just be honest with you. I mean, I'm happy she's running. That's great. But the excitement that I have for Obama, I don't have it for Kamala Harris. She's not the package that Obama was. And we can't even compare.
That's interesting. I was looking at it. They were talking about it on some news channel. They were saying how 80 for black men ages 24 to 44, right? They had 81% of that vote for Barack Obama. Then when Hillary Clinton was running, it was 63. So it dropped by almost 20%, right? Then it went down to 53 for Biden, right? But now it's down to 47 so they don't even have half of that vote. So I don't think it's just a Kamala Harris thing. It's the party in general is losing that, young, middle-aged black male vote. Cliff, what you think? Because you look intrigued. Or is he frozen? Oh, we lost him.
I'll say
he didn't want the smoke. Oh, wait, he back.
Go ahead. Back. I think he's back.
Go ahead, Denny.
Oh no, I was gonna say, remember, it was a lot of people that was anti-Barack. Don't let them numbers fool you when it voting. But as soon as he declared, it was a lot of people talking, a lot of mad, nasty, a lot of black people anti-Barack. So let's not get it twisted. Black have a history and a habit of, as soon as somebody black jump on there, we automatically want to go back to voting for the white, or we gonna do this for that. Listen, no matter what y'all feel, Trump is disgusting.
But let's talk. But I want you to focus. I want you to focus on what okay. Obama said, though. I don't even want to bring Trump into this.
Okay, so I'm sorry because I listen. A lot of black people be public Barack Obama campaign because it was the anti-black. So now you got a lot of. So he's telling young black men to go vote. I don't see nothing wrong with that, and he's telling you. First of all, he's a Democratic. They always gonna promote their. I think race ain't got nothing to do with it. I think it's more of a female male situation. I think men been running this country for a couple hundred years, and you see what it looked like. Why can't we let a woman try? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Now. But I want some other people to answer because I got what pertains to that. I have a different type of sidebar to it, so I want you to. But I think Barack is okay with that. That's his job. It's the campaign.
Well, I agree. That is his job to campaign for. I mean, you better. If you're a living, active, influential president and you run for either side, yes, you better campaign for whoever's running. That's part of the deal, right? But I'm more focused on. I have no problem with him campaigning. That's what he's supposed to do. I'm more focused on how he presented it to how he spoke to black men. That's the concern. And that's the concern I had. Was you're not saying, hey, she's great, man. She'll support you in this, and she has this policy for you in this. They're saying she's a black woman. It's okay to vote for a black woman. Don't be against this black woman. Vote for her because she's a black woman. That was his message to that black man.
Do you feel like he was chastising black men?
I don't think he purposely chastised us. I think he got a directive to them, and he was saying, they told him like, hey, we're losing the black male vote here of this age group. I need you to bring them in. We just don't think they support a woman. Go talk to them. So I think that's what he did. I don't think he purposely was.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think he was tough. From what I look, let's talk more of a woman versus black woman. Woman.
Yeah, like a woman. A woman, right? Cliff. Wait, hold on. Cliff, mute. So because you, yeah. Go ahead, Shy. What was you saying?
I said he was definitely speaking to black men specifically.
Right.
You know, and I think the issue for me personally would be, and I think a lot of people would be, it's interesting how race can come into play when you need support, right? And you can talk about race when you need something, but then when it comes down to legislation, when it comes down to policies, then there's no black anywhere. Like black just flies away somewhere. So if you can say black so strongly when you need the support, then you need to learn how to say that word out your mouth when we're talking about legislation and when we're talking about policies.
Absolutely.
That's my issue.
I agree. And I feel like far too long in politics, period, they've used and abused our vote. They've used and abused our mindset. Because look, believe it or not, this isn't how I feel. Black people idolize black people. History has brought us down so much that when we see anything black, we automatically feel an attachment to it, right? So if they can take that and use it to their advantage, that's what they do when they need our vote. But when we need something as people, once I'm in there now. We don't need y'all no more. We don't have to worry about y'all no. We done used y'all for what we got. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. It's like, even the whole, like, I don't like that they try to use the Kamala's black, or she's not black, or she's Indian, or she's this, that. I hate that they use that as a marketing tool for her, right? But why wasn't that the case when she was running for vice president? Why was there no big pull? I'm a black woman. She didn't stand strong on I'm a black woman. It was, I'm a what was it? Middle Eastern Indian American woman, right? It was like, why wasn't that the push? Yeah, Eastern, whatever. Why wasn't that the push then? Like, there's plenty of clips talking about it, right?
Trump brought that out. He opened that Pandora's box.
Who?
Trump. He was like, I don't know if she's black. I don't know if she's Indian. She said she's Indian. She's black.
No. Let's back up. The media brought that out. The media asked Trump the question. The media is the one who's been highlighting that she's black.
And what is the media?
And they actually
social media, the news.
That picture of her with the grandmother that's not really her grandmother.
Right. That's not even her real grandmother. Right.
That's all marketing.
No, same thing with Barack. He was African. Oh, his mama was Hawaiian. She was from same thing. Listen, the problem with black folks is we listen too much to that, and we don't, throughout the year and throughout the 4 years of government, or in your state, the 2 years of governance, or anybody that's running for any type of office, we're not looking at the policies throughout the years. We wait till there's an election, and then we say, what are they?
Yeah.
And that's it. We the ignorant ones.
True.
That's why it says, if my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves. Not if my president that are called by my name. So we got to get off of this.
I don't think that's a black thing, though, Danny. I think that's a
white people thing. I think it's a people thing.
Ignorant.
I think white people are voting for Trump because they like the way he came out here and didn't give a damn.
But what you have now is more black men who will vote for a Republican than you've ever had in the past 20, 25 years.
They did in the last 5 years. So let me tell you why. Because they said, this is what the biggest thing was. Oh, Kamala put too many black men in jail.
I don't even think that was a big deal. Let me tell you the difference. Because let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you from my personal experience. because you still gonna vote Kamala. I know you are, Denny Mo. I know you are.
Well,
Look at
look, y'all about to be mad at me. I'm still deciding if I'm vote because I don't want them to call me in for jury duty. As soon as you vote, jury duty. I'm like,
but
I'll be
this
last.
is
I need me.
this is what I found out. Honestly, this is what I found out. Black men now, instead of just voting and doing what we've been told and taught growing up, right? I was taught growing up, Black, you vote Democrat. That's just it. And Republicans was racist. That's how I was taught. That's how I was taught in the Black community. What Black men are doing now is seeking out information for ourselves. We are now more interested in politics. We're more interested in policies. We're more interested in those type of things to see what do we really want, not what we've been told all of our lives.
Do
so
we know
now,
that? Oh,
absolutely. Oh, if you go, that Black men are what?
Where are the numbers? Are we just
if you look at the Black men who are not supporting openly supporting Donald Trump or openly not supporting Kamala Harris, they are telling you this is the reason why. They're talking about policies.
What's their reasoning?
They're talking about policies. They're talking about inflation. They're talking about jobs and immigration. They're talking about resources that we need as a community and how can we most benefit. Those are the conversations that are having. The conversations that you have on the other side is, oh, I just don't like Donald Trump. He disgusts me. He's terrible. He's a racist. But they're not talking about policy. They're not talking about the economy. They're not talking about the things that make or break us. They're not talking about why 7-Elevens are closing 30 or 24,000 stores, why Walgreens are closing stores. They're not talking about how all the taxes are getting higher and higher and people can't afford groceries. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about they hate this white man. That's what people are saying on the other. Like the first thing out of your mouth was Donald Trump just disgusts me. That was the first thing out of your mouth. Not Kamala has a wonderful plan for the future.
But I disagree with you because I think Donald Trump rides the bandwagon of a plan. I've been coming in contact with Christians that be like, oh, well, that don't make Donald Trump the savior. Listen,
no,
because you got to remember, it's still going to be a leader in here. It's still going to be that one. Now they saying, oh well, the Republican policies. Okay, how did that work out for you between 2000 and 2007 when Bush was in there? How did you feel about that? Same policies, same belief system.
And we had an issue with oil back then. If I remember correctly, we had a huge issue with oil price and prices skyrocketed because that whole back then. But if you talk about how the economy was for the upper middle class and the middle class when Trump was in office, the economy was booming last time.
Was that because of Trump or was that because of the administration before Trump? Because it takes a few years for an administration to establish
a businessman.
Go ahead.
I said Trump is a businessman and America is a business. So
it's a business. It's a business, and you got to know how to run a business. I mean, come on, man. Let's look at Biden. Do you have any confidence in Biden at all?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
they didn't have
not.
Confidence in Biden.
They didn't have confidence. Nobody had confidence in that man. Nobody. But he's a lifelong politician. He's been a politician for forever. But it's time for some changes.
He's just Kamala couldn't have even become president. They just switcheroo. Did you see that? They just said, "Oh, here's the new candidate." They've never done that,
which is actually against our democracy. It's completely against our democracy. Democracy says you have to win the primary, right? You have to win the primary to be the head candidate, right?
But she could not do when she tried. When she attempted,
she couldn't do it. She lost the primary. They just threw her in there.
They did a little switcheroo.
They had everyone.
Here's your new candidate.
No, they can't. It has to go through the right process. That's technically not right.
Can we find that process?
Yeah, the process. They have a primary, and you're voting. And if the person who won the primary drops out, you then have another primary election. That's the process. They didn't do, man.
We have to
I know
research that.
you old and
We
you ain't been
skipped
to
the
school a long
semifinals and
time.
went straight to the finals. No playoffs.
Right.
It was no semifinals.
No
It's fine.
playoffs. Right.
Nobody said a thing. Nobody
Who
said
said a
anything.
thing?
Like, what?
Okay,
Oh
it's
wow.
good.
So wow,
Well,
But it's
that's
just,
crazy.
okay, you know that your school, if Arizona State, head coach of Arizona State, if you're the
Mhm.
assistant of Arizona State and y'all going to a bowl game and your head coach accepts a job at another school and he elects not to coach in that bowl game, you are automatically going to become the interim coach.
You want to know why that's okay?
Why is it okay?
Because that's sports and not politics. And because this country, this country is set up in a way so things like that do not happen. And the only time that happens if you're elected vice president and the president dies or can no longer be a healthy president, then yes, you automatically become, because you're already in the position of second in command, right? But for running for office, she wasn't even in a position of second in command.
So
Her
watch
vice
this.
presidency doesn't hold any weight there. It
Did
doesn't
you know that?
automatically give her a spot.
Did you know she was president for one day in the first year of her vice president? She was president for one day. A lot of people don't know this. She was president for one day. Biden had to have a surgery, and she had to be sworn in as president before he went under. She was
I think I
president.
heard something about that, just in case he died and didn't make it through that surgery. I think I did hear about that. Cliff,
Yeah.
you back? Can you hear?
Oh, wow,
Can
I
you
never
say
heard you.
something, Cliff? Say something so we can hear you. Make sure we hear you.
Say something.
Okay, yeah, chime in, Cliff. What you got, man? What you got?
I missed the whole thing, bro. Because
So I just want to know: did you see Obama talk to black men?
are y'all still on that?
Yeah, we still
Okay.
kind of on it.
Yeah, let me talk my shit. I mean my stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, man.
Pop it then. Pop it.
I didn't take any offense, not at all. I didn't see like he was being demeaning in any way towards black men at all. I just heard it as a dad or like a father figure talking to some men, like, "Hey, get your butt up and vote." And I agree. Like, I'm not voting for Kamala because she's black. You know what I'm saying? That's not a leading thing for me. And I know there's men out here that are voting just because she's black, and then there are some black men that are voting that just because she's not. She don't have the, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it Lisa was saying? She don't have the full package like Obama did. You know, I saw a black family. I saw a man leading his kids, leading his daughters, which I have, and I saw a man leading his wife in a husbandly manner. You ain't getting that with Kamala. She got a wife. She got a white husband. I don't even think she got kids. Does she got kids?
I don't know. I don't think so.
She don't got kids. So it's like that. Although that doesn't disqualify her, but that's like things I'm looking for. I want to see like families in the White House. I want to see the presidential family. I just don't want to see somebody just leading and slapping buttons and calling shots on both ends, on Trump end, on Kamala's end. So I don't think it was wrong. Now he jabbed him a little bit. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, hey, y'all not voting because she's a black woman. I mean, yes and no. And no and yes. So I get both sides. I get both sides, but at the same time, it's like that doesn't like I'm not voting for people because of the skin color anymore. You know what I'm saying? I did that majority with Obama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same here.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Even though some of his policies that he talked about, I believed in at that time. And then, like, soon it started falling off. But, yeah, it's no longer, I want to hear what you're going to do for America. I want to hear what you're going to do for the country as a whole. I don't even care about Ukraine and Israel and Pakistan and, you know, Russia and all that. What you going to do for us? How you gonna bring these? I eat eggs a lot. How you gonna bring these eggs down from $7? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
How you gonna bring this almond milk is going up? How you gonna bring
almond milk is through the bro? Because I can't
You
drink
had
regular
almond
milk.
Okay, that was better. I'm back on train with you now.
How you gonna?
You
hey, look, that's what I'm eating my cookies with almond milk. How you gonna bring the price of almond milk down? You know what I'm saying? Like I had to buy a Vespa just so I can get around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm riding around in a two-wheel like scooter from back at work and the gym and all that, just because gas is high, bro. Like, what you gonna
Look,
do to bring this gas down? I'm listening to that. I don't know who I'm voting
That's
for. And I'm
good.
gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm a centralist.
mhm.
Yes, I'm more Republican. Well, I am Republican, but I lean more central than anything. I'm not right. I'm not a right wing Christian nationalist. None of that.
Mhm.
I want to hear what you're gonna do for us as a
I
country.
agree.
You know, like I'm not ashamed to tell black people, yeah, I'm a Republican, but this is why. Just because you're black, you don't have to be Democrat. You know, I've always said that.
Right.
And you know, my wife, she's liberal. She's a Democrat, and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? She vote her way, she vote. I vote the way I vote. We don't even talk politics in the house, and that's
Mhm.
cool with me. But I want to hear what you're gonna do for both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know who I'm voting for. So
Yeah.
could be Kamala, could be Trump. It could be I could write my own damn name in the bottom.
Right.
You
You
could.
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, I did that the last election. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't voting for nobody this much. You know?
Hey, Benzie, the
Yeah.
question I asked was what he said, and to repeat it for me, because it just came to me. He said, she is not the package I was, correct?
No,
Is
no. She didn't say that. He didn't say that. Leah was saying that
Leah said that.
how he's not the same. She's not the same package that Obama was.
I thought
Leah
you
was saying that.
what Obama was telling the people, you did vote for me. She's not what I was, but
No. That's not what
No,
happened.
I was gonna say because she's been a district attorney for a county, for the
Mhm.
state. She's been a senator for 4 years and and a VP for 4 years. Barack was just a senator for 2 years, and then he got elected as a president. So she's more qualified than he was. To be honest,
no. Let's not do that.
qualified.
Let's
Not
not do that. Let's not do that, bro. Because at the same time, Trump ain't had no experience.
None.
Barack
None.
had no experience.
He had some city experience.
Barack was
Nobody had
2 years senator.
nobody has
That was it.
nobody has presidential
He was a
experience, bro. When they first
No,
time.
I said,
No one has.
Barack,
That's great. That's a great quote. No one has presidential
I
experience.
said Barack had 2 years experience and became a president.
He had 2 years experience of being in the Congress.
Listen to what I'm saying. She has had more time in leadership
Yes,
than
Craig.
Just because she has leadership in the eyes,
so you
you
can't say
wouldn't
his
mean Barack ain't had leadership at all. Because I'm from Chicago, bro. Barack did a lot for about 10, 13 years.
that's
Before
understandable,
he,
but you can't
before,
say that his package was better than hers right now.
But
I
the
know
So
that.
package is
That's not what I'm talking about.
the package is not just his experience versus her experience. The package is the family, right? The black family. Let's be end of the day,
why
black
can't
men
why can't a
love
person
looking at
without
Michelle Obama in a tight dress. Can we
y'all
just agree? Right? It was a package deal. They had two beautiful children, right? They're two beautiful black daughters, like black daughters. There
got
was no, huh?
What?
Trump?
No, she has no kids.
Kamala
So
has no
what?
kids.
So
No,
She
but
is
I'm
the
talking, Dennis.
stepmom.
We
she
talking
ain't got
about the package. We talking about the package deal.
all right. And I disagree. You can't lead nothing because you ain't got kids. Get out of
No,
here with that.
but
Stop it.
that's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
You
Tell me
gotta
Listen
about
to
look.
Obama's
You
this.
have
appeal was
listen.
his
You have to look
entire
at the
package.
entire package. Yeah, you have to
Yes.
look at the
Obama
whole
raised thought
picture.
that to do with him and his policies. He had kids. Her not having kids does not dictate
No.
Um,
it. It
okay,
doesn't
wait,
That
but
dictate.
ain't about
I'm
that.
gonna
It
make a
doesn't
point
dictate,
because
but it does.
Hold-
It does check a mark. Like, oh, am I gonna vote for somebody that's family oriented? Check. Am I gonna vote for somebody who's not family oriented? No. That's what we're saying. Like, it's just a check. It's not.
That's the wrong check.
How? That's my list. You can't. You have your list.
Right.
You have your list. I have my list.
Policy.
But listen,
I got no problem.
is your
I
mindset
mean,
for
if we're being
policy? If you have
honest,
children, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Leah. I think you're talking. Go ahead.
Leah.
well, I was gonna say, if we're being honest, this so much on the campaign trail, right? Like we're voting for the person voting for their family too. He's been he
I
was
was
on the
gonna say that.
Jennifer Hudson show I just saw. Right. He's campaigning just as much as she is. We don't trust her. We love Barack because we could trust Michelle, and we
Absolutely.
could trust the grandmother, and we could trust her brother, and we could trust their children. And so Barack Obama didn't stand alone. He stood on the shoulders of his family, which made him trustworthy. A family man.
And I'll
Honestly,
prove that.
Trump's
Yeah.
greatest
I vote for
downfall
Barack.
is his family unit. His family unit is not trustworthy. And I hate to
Bro,
talk about Trump.
even
But if Trump
Melania,
had the package of Obama,
Melania is
we
We probably look at him differently. If he had some
His
small
wife, we would.
boys.
Let's be real.
Yep.
Wife
hey,
don't.
look,
Definitely.
Trump
But
is not.
how this woman been in so many offices with no kids, and we ain't had a problem, but now we got a problem because she ain't got kids. We got that's
Bro, all that was in California. I'm not in California. I don't know what she's doing in California.
4 years. That's the
But-
bad name. She ain't
but-
got
But it's
kids.
not about it's
But
not about the
Denny,
kids. Let's
Denny,
be clear though.
You
It's
gotta
not about the
listen.
kids.
Listen.
Because Oprah is one of the most trustworthy women in America, and she doesn't have children. It's about the package. We love Oprah because of Stedman and Gail.
Yes.
It's the people
Yes.
around you that make you feel more trustworthy.
You
It's
trust
not about the kids. It's about the package.
It's about the package. Absolutely.
I'm
It's
just
about the
going to
package.
challenge. I'm gonna challenge you, Denny, and I'm gonna challenge anybody who's saying that this is the person they want to vote for. We have to realize this is the first time, right? The first time that a woman will be taking this office. Now, we also have to question in what capacity is this man going to be associated with this office and the presidency? And you also have to do research on this man, Doug. What's his last name?
Im
What's
Hoff.
It ain't-
Doug's last name?
It ain't
Im
Harris.
Hoff. We have to do the research because they are not pushing him forward and saying, look into this man's background. And when Kamala became
Okay.
when she became vice president, he had to distance himself from some of the things that he was already doing in his career.
All right.
And
So,
we're not talking about any of that. Let's
So my
let's
wife-
look into this man and see what he stands for. He's a Jewish man with Jewish kids, okay, who's
Who
calling
is-
this woman Mamala.
wife, his first wife, and they got a divorce.
Investigate the last 50. Is
I'm
that what
just saying, research his background and who he was a lawyer for and what he stood for when in his own career and why he had to distance himself from his career in order for her to become vice president.
I just heard breaking news. Kamala is a bonus mom, so she does have kids.
Yeah, bonus. That's what she was saying. She was saying
Hey,
she's a
Cliff,
bonus mom.
She's a stepmom, yeah.
kids.
She's a stepmom. But have you seen them?
No,
Have
I
you
don't
seen
even-
them?
If it's,
Has she-
look, I'm heavy into politics, and if I didn't know she had a bonus kids, that's crazy.
Because when Barack was running, them little girls was right there.
On the
Them little
stage.
girls on the stage. Them little
So
girls
let's
was right
ask
there.
ourselves, why would we hide the Jewish kids? Why are we hiding the Jewish
No,
kids?
no.
Because let me tell you why. Because already she's a woman, right? Already she's a black woman. But if you want that black vote and you bring a white man up there, that changes the view. That changes the view.
Kamala needs the
White Jewish kids.
She needs the
Yeah.
50 white women. That's
She needs the what?
The 50 plus white women vote. That's the Karens are gonna put her in there.
Which is why a dude was on the Jennifer Hudson show. Because number 50
Karens are gonna put her on there. If you got a flirt speak at the Karen, if I had a wife and she was running for president, half you niggas wouldn't know me no more. I leave half these niggas I know alone.
Hey, one thing I wanted to say though about Barack Obama. Damn, we keep losing Leah. She'll be back. About Barack Obama and how important his family was. I could tell you this. If in this election right now, Michelle Obama was said she wanted to run on the Democratic ticket.
Oh, it's over.
It's over. The black vote, easy. Like that. Like that.
Yeah,
it would be easy. She would have got it. But that's why I'm telling you how important not just the person is, their spouse is too. Because they have a role too. They're getting hired to do a job too. They may not hold a quote unquote office, but you got a job once you're in there. You got places you got to be, appearances, speeches. There's things you have to take over, certain policies you got to take over. Yeah.
The first gentleman is gonna decorate the first official man cave.
The first man
Don't be
cave.
fooled. That's what I'm saying. Don't be fooled to think that man's not gonna have a hand in the decisions that she makes. Don't be
Oh yeah.
fooled.
He got one job.
No,
Hey,
that man's soft as
Don't be
butter.
fooled.
That
hey,
boy's
Cliff,
soft as butter.
he gonna put
Hey,
the
listen, I don't even think Kamala's making the decisions that she making right now. She don't know what to say when she don't know what she doing. She
No.
she get
I
on there. She was literally, they have a video of her. She was on a podcast like this. They were interviewing her and her words went off the screen. She was like, the teleprompter's off. I can't see anything. She literally did that. She didn't know what to say.
do you
She
know
has
that time they do anything in the White House, it's a
They
teleprompter?
have yes, but if you have to go off script because that type of stuff happens, she doesn't know what she's saying. That's why they have so many clips of her repeating the same thing over. I posted a clip as a 5-minute clip. Said what has been? What is it? What I forgot the quote that she says. As it is, what has been?
Where we was,
Where we
how
was,
doing?
as it has been. Like for 5 minutes straight of her repeating the same line over and over and over. That's somebody, look, stick to the script. That's what they're telling her. Stick to the script. You can't go off of this. You can't do this. Trump doesn't stick to a script. That's why he always saying something stupid. That's why he always saying he doesn't stick to a script.
That's why they don't like him.
That's why they don't like him, because he's not your normal president that they can control. So you have to bring down somebody that you don't have control over.
The problem with the Republican Party is going to lose a lot of non-colored people because you're not putting in the right people that actually can represent the Republican Party. They're not a bad people, but you're not voting for the right people. There was tons of people in the last 8 years of Republicans, governors, and Republican senators and people in office that could have ran.
Let me tell you this, Dennis.
Hey,
For the past two,
Vance to open up his mouth about Haitians.
You said what?
That's because you hate
I like Vance to open his mouth about Haitians. Then I was
Vance,
like,
yeah.
Now, Vance
But
is
listen,
speaker. Vance can
but
speak,
Dennis, let me tell you this. Although Trump, like you said, they putting out the wrong person, whatever. There is not another Republican candidate out there that would have the type of pool that Donald Trump has these past eight years that he's been running. There isn't one out there that would pull these people. Let me tell you, these people, the real Trumpers, love they worship that man.
Yeah,
I'm telling. I live in the area of LA. LA is liberal. I live in the area in LA. I drove home on Sunday from church. Trump signs all the way up the 14th freeway from Santa Clarita to Lancaster. Every mile there's a Trump sign. Every overpass they put up Trump signs, the American flag. These people, they are like, they love him.
Make him a good president leader.
I'm not saying good or bad. What I'm saying is there's not another candidate out there for the Republican Party that would pull the amount of people that he has.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying.
There are leaders in the Republican Party.
There are. But do you set them up for failure?
No, you get your party together and get this ish right.
Well, at this point, this is what they got to do. All right, I'm gonna move on because we got some time here and we talked about this for a long time. So I got another question. This actually was Shy's question. You remember your question, Shy?
There you go.
You keep saying Shy, I keep looking to the right.
I'm not you, my girl. I mean, it was just basically, I don't know if it's a question that would lead to a huge discussion, but
it might.
I guess the question was, why? What was it? Word for word.
Read it.
I'll say it.
Read it word for word.
Huh?
No, I was saying read it word for word.
Right, I didn't know it word for word.
I got it. I'm gonna read it for you. She said she want to ask the men why they don't seem to be upfront about their needs and desires. Just tell the woman you may just get what you were searching for.
Yes.
I'm about to log off right now. So
well, no, you don't log off. Don't log off. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You left for real.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you my answer. I'm gonna give you my answer. Shy. The truth, honestly, this is a hard truth.
It's hard.
Women say they want the truth. Y'all say y'all want the truth, but y'all really don't want the
They
truth.
don't want
And-
the truth.
Y'all
not
do not
true.
know.
No,
If
Shaq.
men, if
You asked
we
the question.
talk to y'all, if I was to talk to Cliff and Dennis about something I feel towards a woman, right? My woman, right? My wife, right? The way I talk to them, if I said it to her, she'd
Mm-mm.
break down in tears. She'd be crying. She would be
Bro.
offended. It would, and that goes for any situation. Dating, just met you, first conversation. Y'all, we have to sugarcoat everything. We got to beat
I
around
don't
the
agree, but
bush.
It's
maybe
not about
I'm different.
agreeing. It's about you have to accept that this is the truth.
This
Our
is the
truth
truth.
We cannot tell you. We have to know when to be truth and real with you and when to sugarcoat it. We can't say, babe, I don't like that you cake on that makeup. You're ugly to me when you cake on makeup. I can't say that. I said,
You ain't
babe,
gotta call the girl
oh,
ugly,
man.
but you can tell her,
No, you-
that you
We can't say
prefer.
you're getting fat and you're not attractive to me anymore.
we can't
Can we
say that.
say that? We can't say
I
that.
would want you. Okay, listen.
No, you
I would
See,
want you to say.
see.
wait,
No,
wait,
wait. No, let me
God.
talk because you was like, well, you're getting
Gotta
fat,
let us- gotta
but
let
you
us-
can't wait until you're not attracted to her anymore to bring it up. Bring
That's
it
the
up
only thing. Bring it
when
up.
it's happening, like in the process. You see what I'm saying? Don't wait until it's all the way here and now you're trying to reel it back in and you already feel a certain way.
God, that don't make no sense. Why would I tell you you're not attractive when I'm attracted to you? When you become unattractive, I want to tell you, but I can't.
If you see me gaining weight and you know where it's going, you see it going there, then reel it back in before we get there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. You're gonna lose
Don't
this
sit there and let me get fat.
one. Let you
How-
nothing.
How listen, how are we supposed to
Busy. I know.
putting on a few pounds there, huh? Y'all not gonna receive that? Ooh, your
I would
belly.
receive that as a woman from my spouse. I would receive, but I'm a different type of person.
You
I
know
like
what?
communication.
Look, I don't care how hard your heart is.
Times. Oh, I'm
That's why I
different.
need Leah. See, y'all gonna gang up on me now. She not here.
I'm trying not to. That's why I've been trying to be quiet. But
No,
I
Cliff.
don't think.
Too, Cliff. I know your wife's standing over you. You got to speak it too. I want
Hey, I'll be honest. My wife can't handle the truth like that.
No woman can. If we were and that's
no woman can.
shy.
Don't do
Listen,
that.
shy.
Don't do that.
That's one. We just talking about weight. If we were brutally honest about everything that we feel and think from the moment we meet you till dating to relations to sex, no way.
you would destroy your confidence.
There's a way to say things, but you can still be truthful. And there's a way. You just have to find a way to communicate.
No,
it's a way to say things and still get your point across. But at the end of the day, it was the point that was made that's disappointing and hurtful. Because I can say, babe,
right,
you look like you're getting, gaining some more pounds. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not taking care of yourself.
You can say that.
That is soft, but at the same time, my wife is still gonna be hurt. Oh, because what women do, not all, what women do is take that and they go way left. They already saying in their head, "Oh, I'm not attractive. Oh, I'm fat.
you don't want me."
This. Oh, I'm not like
No, if you said that the way you said it, I would not take offense, and it actually might motivate me to go in the other direction. But again, people are different, so that's
You single, but you be all to a man.
Single
Tell you,
with
hey,
those fat rocks on her hand.
Hair.
What'd you say, Jimmy? I can't hear you.
What'd you say?
What did you say?
What'd you say, Cliff?
I said she's not single with them rocks on her fingers.
No,
costume jury.
She's single.
Oh,
somebody tell you they don't like the way your hair is. Hey, I'm just not feeling the hair, but I think if you wear the bob, it'd be cool. Nigga, you don't tell me. No, you need to love me. Now it becomes a defensive. And here's the other thing. One of the biggest things we cannot tell a woman is you don't listen to us. We always hear you're not listening. You don't listen to me. You're not attentive. But y'all are very bad at listening.
If you're not telling the girl the truth, then why should she listen?
No. See, I ain't saying nothing about truth. I said listening, period.
That's what we were talking about.
I'm talking about things why men can't just come out to y'all and tell y'all everything. You're not listening anyway. The moment I say
That's
something
not
ain't
true.
right, you're gonna take it offense.
That's not true. And I think my motivation for this topic was how, some men just the conversations online, right? The conversations online about what different women want and what a man wants, and they're not getting it out of their relationship. And I'm wondering why people are in these relationships with these people who are not fulfilling their needs and their wants. But it's like, if you're not communicating your needs and your wants, then how can anybody fulfill them? And why are you in a relationship?
Well,
Yeah.
So I think what happens is most times men do desire for these relationships to work out, number one. But number two, I think they do express softly, like Cliff said, softly, how we feel, what we want, what we need, but it's not given the proper attention to and acceptance from that woman, because the woman, and most times in relations, become very self-oriented. She's worried about her happiness. She's worried about, is she taken care of? Is she protected? Not, is this man satisfied? Am I making sure this man is happy? Am I reducing the stress in his life? Is he sexually satisfied? Does he feel, am I making sure I'm building up his confidence as a man? But they're not worried about that. Society doesn't even teach women to be worried about that. They teach them to make sure they are okay. And if they're okay, that's it. That's what you give attention to.
I mean, but again, so what I said was
I said what I said.
So what I said was, if you are saying, which all three of you said, that you're not being honest with this woman from get-go, from the talking stage, about what you need and what you want, then how are you even grooming a woman to give you what you need? Because you're not expressing that. You're not talking about
But that's what I'm saying. We are saying those things. We are saying it in a soft way.
No,
in a
all
soft
three of
way,
y'all
though.
said y'all lie. That's what y'all just said.
I never
That's
came.
what y'all just said.
No.
Y'all said
We
that
don't.
we can't handle the truth.
We said we cannot tell y'all the truth, and
Right,
most of the time, that's the only question. If you want to know what I desire, you can say, "Babe, what do you need out of me?" We can tell you that. But if I come to you and say, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth about you," you don't want to hear that. So I can't come to you and tell you what we're saying is we can't. It ain't a lie because we can't even open our mouth to say it. You already gonna be on defense mode, and then
I
you're gonna
disagree with that.
back on us. Well, you do this, and you men do this, but you asked me about you. We didn't say lie. We lied.
It's a way to communicate with people without putting them on the defense, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come at me a certain way, of course, that's anybody who's going to be put on defense. But if you are communicating out of love, out of genuineness, out of genuine need or a desire to communicate and not really just being argumentative.
But also, I get what you're saying, and I rock with you on that end.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of not at the end of the day. After that, after we show, like, let's take the kind route. Let's leave the brutal or upfront blunt way out of this for a second. Even if we take the kind route, it's gonna be awkward for like 3 weeks.
Oh, 100%.
We're not gonna. It's communication will go down, morale will go down. Sex will go down.
Sex.
Like, all that is just because it's gonna be awkward. If I'm saying, like, hey, I'm not attracted to you right now, or you gained some weight right now, or you're not being the person who you used to be when we got married, or like I want more out of this and I'm not getting, or even when like you've had this conversation more than once. Let's say if you had like, hey, remember when we talked about this 4 months ago or 6 months ago? Like, I'm still not. That's gonna throw the relationship off for a good month until like that can recover, and it's gonna take communication to recover. But like, now that part is both women and men, because like we don't want to tell you the truth because it's gonna be that awkwardness, and we're selfishly wanting sex. You know what I'm saying? And we want whatever it is in our relationship. because if I tell you the truth, I know like, damn, it's gonna be hurting for like a couple of weeks. We ain't gonna be talking, blah blah blah. And then on the women's side, tell me if I'm wrong, you're gonna be on the defense for a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be not wanting to do
For
what you
sure.
want to do as a wife
Oh, shit.
because of you were thinking I'm not attracted to you, or you're thinking I don't want you, or my quote unquote I may be cheating because of this. Like the mind of a woman goes way left than a men does. You know what I'm saying? Like because they think more. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way. It's just,
Definitely.
you know, they're trying to pull the strings. Like, is he cheating?
He's
Do
telling
he
the truth.
love me? Do he not love me? Is he not cheating? Is he like is he still gonna be around? Like what can I do to get this together? Then blah blah blah. We ain't got no money, but then all this starts like spiraling. You know, so
And so, how long you been married, Cliff?
9 years.
9 years. Okay. What happened for 3 weeks 5 years ago in October in your marriage?
Supposed to remember this?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But
So those
trying to get away
those
from
are called growing pains. It's okay if for 3 weeks you don't get a little cootie cat. It's okay. Those are called growing pains.
That's the minimum. Like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Like honestly, and if I'm gonna be 100, like completely honest, it's been times where like we haven't
Who's
been,
a random person, Danny?
we
Oh,
haven't
this
been
my nephew.
like
This my nephew. Sorry, my
we
baby boy.
haven't talked or haven't been
I'm sorry,
communicating.
Wait,
Go
look,
ahead.
let me say something to Cliff's point. I want to piggyback because you went in on Cliff, and that's not fair.
I
But
didn't know you know Cliff.
but listen, me and you gonna have a great debate. I think me and you can run for office. You can run for president. I'll be your VP. Don't matter. To me. But listen what I'm saying. You went and what happened year 3? 3 weeks, year 5. And that's the problem right there. If I come here and say, babe, listen, I messed up, you know what you're going to do for the next 3 years? You're going to bring it up continually. And you will forgive me. I forgive you. I forgive you. Okay, forgive and forget. But guess what you're going to do? When it's convenient for you to win, you're going to bring it up. Remember, year 5, week 3? You can't get it because you don't even bring it to the man. He's supposed to remember. His wife probably remembers. But why was he supposed to remember? That's why we can't. So if I come and tell you, say, hey, listen, you know, I saw this lady, she's walking that big old booty, and I saw myself looking, but I didn't mean to do it. Oh, so that's what you wanted? So
But why would you? I mean, what purpose would you
so
have
wait,
to even? What I'm talking about is during the talking stage when you're honest about. There are people out here
No, you're
lying
not
about
talking
having
about
kids,
Shy. You just
lying about their religion, lying
just
about how they discipline children.
you just asked a married man of 9 years about his 5th year. You're not talking about
No, that's because he was talking. Well, I responded to what he said about the
Yeah, she was
month or
responding to
so.
him.
Yeah. When he was saying a month or so, it threw off the relationship. And I was trying to give him perspective of how a month out of a 10-year relationship is not that deep. If for a month, your 10-year relationship gets kind of thrown off because you were honest with your mate.
And I think you're right. I think you're right. A month here, a week here and there is going to happen. There's going to be growing pains. There's going to be adjustments. There's going to be issues that arise, right? But what happens is when that issue never gets resolved and you're continually dealing with that same issue. And then this is not just marriage, it's in dating. You know what I mean? You're still dealing with the same issues you was dealing with, you know, that first year of dating or whatever, the first, 6 months of dating. Why are we still dealing with this issue? You know what I mean? And I think us men we're actually quite simple people. We do tell you exactly what we want and what we need. And I think women try to overanalyze what we want and need. And we are pretty simple people. We don't need a lot. We don't need a lot.
I think y'all lie. Just like men say, I watch men, like I have, platonic friends, and I watch them say, I wish more women were natural, like you, Shy, like how your hair, how I don't do the whole big lashes, I don't do the whatever. And if women choose to do that, that's them. But I hear men say that, but then when they choose a mate, they go and choose the opposite of who they say they want. Or like I said, with religion, or it could be a number of things. You say you want one thing, but then you go and choose something different, and then you're upset because you can't be yourself in the relationship.
Hey, Shy, let me ask you a question. And I'm a play women's because I'm a feminist. I believe in women. I'm
You ain't no
actually
feminist.
I only date. uh, I'm a stud. No, okay. Let me ask you this, and this is gonna put it in perspective. Okay, I just want to kind of paint the picture. If you are dating a man and he may not be the inches that you desire, but your heart,
We need Cliff back.
listen to me, his shoe size may be like a 7.5 size, but your heart says, "This man, I love this man," and he turns you on. Is it right for you to go to him? Let me tell you the truth. You small. I'm you, but you small, but you do it for me. Is that right? Are you gonna tell now? Are you gonna go tell that man that? Let's be honest.
Oh,
Or
look
you
at
gonna,
it, look at it.
baby,
I
stop
would not
money,
choose to be
but
in a relationship with a man that's not satisfying me
the question
sexually.
is,
That's my question. That's my answer.
what's your answer?
I would not choose to be in a relationship with a man who does not satisfy me sexually.
I never said, I didn't say that he didn't satisfy you. I said he satisfied you, but the
Okay.
inches were not to your liking. The inches were not to what you thought, but the satisfaction was there. Would you tell him, hey, you know, no, I'm being truthful. Would you go to your man? He come home, brought the food home. He paying the bills.
I don't. Well, listen, Denny. I don't see a problem if everyone's being satisfied. I don't see where the issue is.
The question I'm asking is,
Basically, I think what he's
tell
trying to let's take the inches out of it. He has something that you just don't like about him, something that you may not be a fan of or that you're not used to, but you
that,
love him, right? You love him, you care about him. He's a good man, but maybe he's short. Maybe he's shorter than you. Where are you going? But maybe he's shorter than you. I'll chime in for. Maybe he's shorter than you, right? He's a short dude, but he's attractive, physically everywhere else, but he's short, and you like taller men. Or maybe you were dating him, and then you like men that with six packs, and then he has
I
a
think
belly.
definitely during the dating stage, you should be honest because that short thing. So the short thing, and you see that a lot on it because I watch these dating shows, the pop the balloon and
The
all
pop
that.
balloons, I like them too.
Yeah. And a lot of the women pop on height. And I'm always like, you are like eliminating a lot of men based on that 6 feet or higher rule. But I think you should be honest if it's someone that you feel like, hey man, you 5'5". Like, but I'm moving forward with this because they need to know that that's in the back of your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're like damn near damn midget and we're talking, that's definitely gonna be an issue, right? Like, that's definitely gonna be on my mind. If you acting up in other areas, that's definitely gonna be on my mind. You see what I'm saying? Like, that person needs to know that.
You gave him your number. You gave him your number. You let him take you on a date.
Y'all are also talking about stuff that can't be changed. Like, I was basically saying, like, for instance, like men say, there's a lot on the internet talking about how women are gold diggers, and I'm like, dang, like I thought we were over that whole thing. But there are men who that's what they rather do. They rather spend money, you know what I'm saying, so that they can enjoy a woman and be done with it and move on. Like, but be honest about that's what you want. Or if you're not spending money, or if you're like not financially stable, but you still want the company of a woman, be honest about that. And I appreciate when men are honest. I've had men be very upfront with me, and it gives the woman the choice to either deal with you or not deal with you, period, based on what your qualifications are and what you can provide for the woman. I just recently had a man tell me, I really don't have time to be in a relationship. I don't have time to date a woman. I don't have the finances to do that, but I really would like to be around a woman like as a friend. And I appreciated that so much that it came out in the beginning while we were talking because we were having a nice conversation. I really appreciated that because people will send you on a long ass goose chase and then you find these things out and you've wasted all this time. You know, that's cool.
I,
That's not
I think
cool.
I think you have a valid point. Like, what is your true intention from the beginning, right? And
Right.
I think intention can change, though. You know what I mean? Intention can change. You can meet a person and think, oh, she's the best thing ever. She fine. She this, that, and the other. But now you dating her for 3 months. And you're like, oh man, I can't see no future with her. But she good in the bedroom and she fun to go out with. So now her mindset is on your original intention. But for him, things have changed. His viewpoint of her may have changed.
That's when
So
you honest. If point changes and things like that, you got to be honest.
absolutely,
Yeah,
Right.
you
I
know.
think so.
Like, hey, listen, I don't see it going further. Where we stand? I used to hear that all the time. Where do we stand? Shoot, I'm standing over here, standing over there. What do you mean? Well, I knew. I knew. I want. I'm being a
Y'all can't
way.
be up. I mean, y'all are all been a year single, right? But the rest of y'all are married, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
so, but single men cannot be like, y'all cannot be like shamed to tell a woman that you really are not wanting a relationship with her.
Mhm.
I feel like that's the stand up thing to do. Like, let a woman know. You know what I'm saying? And let a woman know if you're into, like, I mean, there's so many different arrangements, right? There's so many different arrangements. And that's the thing. Like, you will see people discussing this and they'll be like, a woman that wants a man to just pay for everything, she's a bum. I just read that. And I was just like, yeah, and it was a woman who said it. And I was just like, you guys think if a woman has another man who wants to take care of everything financially, that's between that woman and that man, right? That's their arrangement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's their arrangement. And if a vice versa, if a man is staying at home with the kids and a woman is the one bringing in, the finances, that's their arrangement. Like,
Right.
I don't understand why we argue about all of this. We need to just be upfront with it and then find somebody who fits exactly, what you're looking for.
I think
Yeah.
You're happy.
answer to that is because men catch the flack. If a man tells a woman he's not interested in, he catches the flack. A woman can say, I don't want you, and that's it. I literally have, since I moved back to California, I have not dated, chosen not to date. I'm on a motorcycle set. I'm in, I got a lot of clients that I'm DJing parties, and I'm telling people no, thank you, and I'm being told like, oh, you don't know what you're missing, and the snarkiness from women. And I don't care because it ain't got nothing to do with me. Where your man at? But I got friends with female friends that's like, I'm trying to hook you up with this person. I'm trying to tell you how to do it. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm choosing not to date right now, working on me. They can't even accept that I'm working on me. Well, what's wrong with you? Bitch, it ain't your fucking problem.
Hey.
Okay.
he felt some way about that. I
Yes,
understand.
that's true.
He's
You
emotional.
said, dudes get too. Do y'all see what the comment?
Why you got the baby? I'm sorry. Cover muffle ears. Hey, sweetheart. I owe her a My Little Pony set.
But I think what happens though, Shy, for men, kind of almost to Dennis's point, not fully, is a little different.
You can
But
be my point.
just hearing other men's stuff, right? I haven't been, single and dating a while. Just hearing other men and stuff that they go through is like, if I start off interested and you think I'm interested, if I tell you at a point that I'm not interested in you anymore in that way, either way, I'm being honest with you, I'm still the bad guy.
Yep.
I'm still wrong. I have a friend of mine. He met this girl on a cruise last year, thought she was beautiful. They had great conversation. They talked. She came out to visit him. After they visited each other, they didn't have sex or anything. He was like turned off of her personality. He told her, I want to be your friend and help you help yourself so you can be ready for a good man. He was like, he told her, if I ever try to sleep with you, don't let me. Because I don't want that. I don't want to go there with you. That's what he told her. And she was pissed. She was pissed.
Yeah.
But he was honest with her. Like, he basically told her, you are not ready for a man. He said, but I care enough about you. And he said, you're a good woman. I want to help you. That's what he told her.
You're not ready for a man.
That's what he told her.
Block.
That's what he told her. And she got pissed. And she started sending him pictures. Oh, this is what you missing. Woo, 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 all this. And he was just like,
That's what your block button is for. People are crazy. I don't think crazy has a gender.
Now, attitude do, and I'm gonna tell you when we
No,
when you,
no, it
when you let a
doesn't.
woman know,
Attitude don't got no
women
gender.
cannot
No.
women cannot handle it.
What is wrong with you, Diddy?
Oh, listen,
Hey,
what I can guarantee you, and I hope they wives ain't all ear hustling and take the offense.
of course, of course.
That's why Bendy in the closet.
Nah, you can hear everything here.
Hey,
Brothers,
Man,
the
I
good
just went.
it depends on how you interpret busy in the
no,
closet. You can't be putting that on airways. You can't be putting that out
I'm
there.
literally in a closet.
you're in the closet.
Not R. Kelly trapped in the
But
closet.
they're good looking brothers, and there's probably women who approach them and they say, I'm married. Probably one of the first things that women say is, really? For real? Or are you just saying that? Or, well, can we just be friends? Women are gangster. And
Yeah.
now you got to reject that woman in a nice way, right? You got to say, because I'm not going to be no jerk. I'm going to try to be a gentleman about it without calling you out your name and telling you to beat it. Y'all are relentless. If you want that man, you relentless. And if men are not allowed to say no to a woman, or we catch the flack.
Yeah, I think it is more difficult for a man to say no to a woman than a woman to say no to a man.
I don't think so. Like, look at the commenter.
We
She
catch
said the same
more.
thing.
That's Mimi. She said dudes pull out the let's be friends card
No,
too.
they don't.
And
No,
they get snarky too when they're rejected. They do the same thing.
Well,
Men,
I mean,
But what I'm
I've
saying is, men
never heard a guy
take
say,
offense to it harder than men.
let's just be
dudes get
friends.
upset when they get rejected.
I've never heard a guy say, let's be friends, unless the girl was not attractive.
Say again.
I've never heard a guy tell a girl, let's be friends, unless that girl was unattractive.
Or maybe it's a personality thing.
Line. Oh, I've used the line. I've used the line on let's be friends. Because
yeah, I've used it back in the day. Are you allowed to have friends? I've done that before.
I don't do friends. I don't even do friends single.
She said she get what your nigga got to do with me.
Wait, why you don't do friends if you're single? Why don't you do
I don't
platonic
need female
friends?
I got cousins. I got female cousins and sisters. I don't need
So
female.
nobody has platonic friends. Like if you guys are married, are you allowed to have platonic friends that are
Yeah,
female?
I have platonic
I have
single
lady
friends.
friends and she has male friends.
I don't
Was
know.
that
I don't
before
want
the marriage, or are you allowed to form new friendships?
You don't call or talk to them. But
I don't. I mean, I've probably met new friends in like different organizations and things like that, or like a church or different things I'm a part of. But mostly new friends are mostly guys, right?
Yeah.
But new female friends become joint friends normally, right?
Introduce them to your mate.
Right. Because like we have a friend at church. Well, she's married now, but when she was single, she was both friends. I could text her about stuff, and she could text her about stuff, and it wasn't
right.
No, disrespect, no crossing that line, right? So I don't see. I think but you said it earlier. For every relationship is different. Some relationships is no, you can't have no platonic friends. It's you want to have a friend, you better find a homeboy. You know what I'm saying? So.
I've lost platonic friends that way.
Yeah.
Like we've been really good friends until they, found the person they wanted to be with. And then all of a sudden we couldn't be, even though we were really good friends, like really good platonic friends.
And I'm gonna jump on the women's side here. That's a guy issue more than it is a female issue, because we don't want our women having male friends or being friends with other guys.
No,
we're more apt to not want it than women are. I've heard, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think that's a guy who insecure and like don't believe in platonic friendships, or they think the guys are gonna always, hit. Like Benji was friends with my wife before I even met my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
things like that. So, but guys are like, they get what they want. They cool with it up until like it's a solid, we're exclusive. Now you can't have no male friends. I don't think that's cool at all. don't think it's cool at all.
Is that
And
an
I think
insecurity or like a territorial thing?
I think it's twofold here. I think you have to be first. There can be an insecurity there, right? But I think you have to be observant of that friendship, right? As men, we know how other men look at a woman that if no one's around, no one's there. If he had that chance, would he hit it, right? Like friendship or not friendship, right? So we can look at a guy and be like, I don't know about this friend right here. You know what I mean? I don't know about this one right here, right? But there may be, especially if the guy ain't trying to be cool with you too. If he ain't trying to be cool with you too, hold on, something ain't right here. Something ain't right here.
No,
If you really hurt homeboy, then you should become my homeboy too. You know what I mean? I don't know. She got okay. Her light went off.
The light went out.
What's the number?
I thought she had a friend over. She was setting the mood.
Right.
In the middle of the podcast.
Let's keep it a buck, Shy. If you dating somebody and then you look up and he say, "Oh, I got a friend," and you the first thing women say is, "Oh, I already know." A woman knows. A woman knows. Knows what? I want you. That's my friend. My friend for 10 years. If I wanted to hit it, I would hit it.
Man, I don't know if I could do a podcast like this the whole time, bro.
I think that's the
Bro,
Hey, that man right up on there.
he said like an old man, bendy.
Hey, bro, why you so close?
Yeah, scoot back, Denny Mo. Scoot back. Why you so close?
You, bro.
He didn't have nowhere to put the phone.
I'm not close at all.
You not?
Oh, it looked like you super close.
Bro, legit, I'm not joking right now. This is how you look.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, dude, no, that's the way that the camera thing is.
Okay.
I'm
There you go, right there.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's better.
Right there.
Now you can see your shoulders.
It's in another state.
Hey, y'all. So look, tonight we had some great conversations. We talked politics. we talked relationships. We talked dating. We talked honesty. We talked voting. We talked black. You know what I mean? We talked about a lot of great things, man. Awesome show tonight, man. I'm going to let y'all go. Hey, make sure y'all like and share this, man. We got to get our numbers up to how they used to be before. We had like 30 people on consistently. So I'm going to make the flyer. We're going to share this thing. All y'all out there that's watching, we need y'all help too. Share this. Invite a friend. Send a text message out. Hit me up in my DMs. I'll give y'all a link so they can tune in and subscribe. But we got to grow this thing, man, because we got a lot of different viewpoints from many different people, walks of life, and guaranteed this is helping people. So, Shy, thank you so much for staying up late with us. Denny Mo, I know you traveling. You on the East Coast, Midwest. Thank you, Cliff. Get to them kids. I don't know. Look, tell Peyton whatever that was. I was scared.
She is so pretty. I always wanted me a little chocolate baby.
Yeah, she beautiful. Oh, okay. Hey, man,
once better set up next week.
For sure. All good, man. I appreciate you, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. We'll chop it up.
Peace.